Hello, 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 and welcome to another session of Tarot Spills the Tea. Now, this one is Simon Says What? What's his true intentions with Porsha? What is Simon's true intentions with Porsha? Let's dive in. But first, I have to let you guys know who I am. I am Indigo Sage, an awakened soul. I do have a spiritual website at unapologeticallysage.com, and I've designed the Ultimate Clarifier's deck, alright, where I channeled the guardian angels, so far as what to put on the cards, how to design the cards, and the guidebook for the cards. And those are the clarifiers that we will be using in this session. You can also find Unapologetically Sage on Instagram, Facebook, and Twitter. Now let's begin to sage this out. Alright, so for my regular, returning, and faithful subscribed sages, you guys already know how this works. But for anyone who's new, let me tell you real quick. There's 5 card positions, and then there's a bonus. So I'm going to tell you the positions. I'm going to explain it to you as we go. This all has to do with how this person chose and came to the decision that he did. Okay? So, what we're looking at right now is past. And the question is, what is Simon's true intentions with Porsha? What is his true intentions? Why does he want to marry her? You know, all of that is encompassed with this card reading, this tarot reading. All right. So in the past position, we have the Strength card, which is a beautiful card. However, it showed up in reverse. But upright, this card represents having self-mastery, having control over rage, guilt, jealousy, and shame when it's upright. In the reverse, it suggests in the past you didn't handle a situation with grace and calm. I'm sure we know what situation that is. Probably his separation from the one and only Miss Fallon Galbadia, you know, for who knows how much longer. Now is actually a great time to ask you guys to guide your beautiful eyes to the bottom of your screen, no matter what screen that is. It could be an iPhone, iPad, iTV, or smart TV, an Android phone, a Cricket phone, T-Mobile phone, whatever kind of phone you have, whatever device you're looking at, laptop, PC, whatever you're looking at. Guide your beautiful eyes to the bottom and you will see a red bar. Within that red bar it says, "For entertainment purposes only," and every single word is alleged and not to be used as facts. Every time you see this red bar with the sentence within it, please apply it. Alright? Now, one thing you need to know about the past card is that it is important because what it says is what helped influence the present card, which is the next position. However, we do have a clarifier coming up for this. So remember, this is in the past you didn't handle a situation with grace and calm. Okay, let's continue. So the clarifier for the Strength card reversed is, like I said, from my deck, the Ultimate Clarifier's deck, and it's simply entitled Unapologetically Love Unconditionally, which is also a beautiful card when it's upright. Now, this card, when it's upright, It encourages the querent. The querent is the person, the focus. This card encourages the querent to express their true feelings, meaning that normally, this person feels unapologetically in love unconditionally with someone. Or this card confirms that someone truly loves you, which would be the querent. For real, for real. Now, this card was in reverse. This card was in reverse. So I'm gonna throw him a bone and say it could be saying that he was trying to hide his true feelings. It could be saying that, because the previous, the string reverse said that you didn't handle a situation with grace and calm, and then he's hit with the clarifier is unapologetically love unconditionally, but in reverse. So it could mean either he no longer loved his current wife at that time unconditionally. That could be why it's in reverse, or it could be in reverse because he was trying to hold back his feelings. Okay, I'm just giving options, you guys. Let's continue to the present. This is the past that affects his decision to go after Porsha. All right. So either he was bursting with love for Porsha, or the love was cut off for Falon. Let's continue. Now, I'm gonna tell you guys something. Here's the present, and it's reversed, the High Priestess. I'm going to tell you what it represents, and then I'm going to tell you something else that's interesting to me. So it's the reversed High Priestess in the present position. And remember, my question is, what Simon's true intentions with Porsha? Like, why does he want to be with Porsha? Do not take things at first value. There's a big decision on the horizon, and things are not as they seem. The root of it is neglect and abandonment, rooted in lying and deception. Okay, so this threw me for a turn and a twist, because who's lying and deception? This is rooted in lying and deception, and let Simon tell it. It's Falon who's lying and deceiving. And it's interesting because Falon really didn't say anything negative or bad about him. All she said that, made my ears perk up was that Simon said Simon only gets caught if Simon wants to get caught. Okay. Or is it Porsha's lying and deception? Because if you go back to the card session I did on Porsha, she lied and there was some deception, because they were messing around way before this 30 days. And I was rooting for her just because, I kind of liked her a little bit, as a person before this happened. So it would seem that there's a little bit of lying and deception all around, because honestly, I don't believe Falon is as innocent as she seems, or as she's portraying, because she's trying a little too hard to be innocent. So usually, well, here's how I feel. Okay, I'll be innocent in anything that I'm accused of, because the thing about it is, if I'm not innocent, I done said it already, so I wouldn't have to be accused. Anyway, that's for another story. I should do a story time on that. I found out at work I need to stop saying all the things that I accidentally did wrong, because then when things come up that wasn't you that was done wrong, they just assume it's you. So I was like, damn, I need to shut up with all of this jumping out and pointing out my mistakes. But anyway, my point is that the lying and the deception, you don't have to try so hard if you are telling the truth and you are innocent. Like, you don't even have to try. Like, I don't be trying nothing. So in this situation, the question is on what's his name, Simon, and it is in regards to Porsha. And this is just a really weird card to have in the present as to what's his intentions with Porsha. Lying and deception. But at the end, I think we kind of get to the bottom of that. Let's continue. Next, we have Best. This card was upright, and it is Knight of Cups. That's a good sign, you guys. Cups is water. Cups and water is love. That's a good sign. It's in the best position, honey. Knights are the ones. Oh, yes, I need to tell you guys. So what we had, the two cards we had before, Strength and the High Priestess, they are of major arcana, okay, which is a big deal. That means major. This is a major decision, and it is. It suits it. It suits the reading. Now, I've said this before, and I'm going to say it again in case you guys need a little reminder, or in case you don't know. The court cards, which is Queen, King, excuse me. The order is King, Queen, Knight, Page. All right. They represent people, whether that be the querent, the person who the reading is focused on, or people close to them in their life. Okay, it could be either or, but 90% of the time they represent people. So, Knight of Cups, a person that brings opportunities, invitations, and offers. He is constantly bored and in need of stimulation. She brings affection and imagination. So clearly, when I was writing this up, I felt like the Knight of Cups was him, Simon, and he gets bored constantly and in need of stimulation. Because I don't know what wife number this would be, but I believe he was married before Fallon, and then if they make it, it'll be, and I say if, because I don't think they will, but not that I'm wishing anything bad for them, I just don't see it. Oh, you know what? Never mind. I was gonna say that should be a reading I do, but let me stop assigning myself stuff. She brings affection and imagination. You know, it's the stimulation that he needs because he was bored. Get what I'm saying? An intense secret nature. On the surface, he is calm, but underneath is intense passion. And as a result, people do not trust him. That was interesting. That was very interesting that as a result, people do not trust him. Because he has intense passion underneath. On the surface, he's calm. And that's how cups in water is. On the surface, it's calm, but underneath, it's raging. But the only way for people not to trust you is because you portrayed yourself one way and then it ended up being a different way. Which I touch on that in her reading when I say, what was she thinking when she wanted to be with him? I think she got more than she bargained for. That's what I think. Let's continue. So there were two clarifier cards that came out on this, and simply one was take heed, and it's regarding business, and I thought that was interesting, so I was glad a second one came out. The second one was the winged sneakers. In this case, it's taking someone up and out in a quick motion, taking someone up and out of the situation in a quick motion. So it's regarding business and removing someone quickly, like as quick as possible. And this is clarifying the best. That's what we're clarifying. And the best said that people don't trust him because of the calm surface and the intense passion underneath. People don't trust him. And then here we go with the clarifier saying that it has to do with business, and then quickly removing someone. So, and that's the best of this situation. So being engaged to Porsha helps quickly remove someone, and as it relates to business. Now, some people look at marriage as a business contract. Some people look at marriage as a business contract. I don't subscribe to that, but at the same time, I'm not married. I've never been married. And I don't know. The way I feel about marriage is different every morning I wake up. So my opinion doesn't count here. But I'm just saying, he seems like the type of person that would view why now this is interesting. The music keeps going in and out. It keeps stopping and playing. It's so weird. It's never done this before. But anyway, what is going on? Okay, he seems like the type of person that would, because everybody says he's a businessman. He's a businessman, a shrewd businessman. He seems like the type of person that would see any contract as a business and wanting to take someone out quickly, and this is in the best position. So, like I said earlier, wanting to be engaged to her, to hurry up and push Falon out, that's the best. That's what it looks like to me. All right. We are at the worst of it. So what he envisioned as the worst of his decision, and this is a trip, but at the same time, I'm not surprised. Not surprised, you guys. Queen of Swords, upright. I always tell you guys, swords are words. They're articulate. They slice through the BS. They're communicators, doers, talkers, thinkers. Queen of Swords is his worst. This is not him. This is Porsha. That's his worst. Let's read it, shall we? A sense of intense focus and making logical decisions instead of groundlessly following your hunches. Queen of Swords embodies someone who is extremely smart and tactical. They easily see through other people's intentions and are not afraid to stick up for themselves and others when necessary. That's his worst. That's his worst. That's his worst. That's crazy. Now here's something that's telling. The clarifier. The clarifier card says he's carrying a burden that continues to weigh heavy on him every day. Interesting. So that's happening. But I guess it'd be worse if she being Porsha showed up as the Queen of Swords, because I remember in her reading she was the Empress, but she was turned upside down because he was the Emperor turned upside down. So she was having a face off with him. And she has the ability to be a smart queen. She's just not using it. She's not using it, okay? Which is where she lost me. Somewhere she took a turn and we didn't see it coming, okay? We as in none of us. I was going to say fans of Porsha, but whether you a fan or not, well, nobody could foresee this. We didn't see it coming. But carrying a burden that continues to weigh heavy on him every day. If she became the Queen of Swords, this would be worse. Carrying a burden that continues to weigh heavy on him every day. I feel like it's already happening, which is why every chance he gets, he says something negative about Fallon. You know, when he could, if he's so happy, he could just go about his business. That's what I thought happy people do. Continuing on. Here we are at what's to come. What's to come is the King of Cups reversed. That's him. That's him, because remember, he was the Knight of Cups. He's the King of Cups. And cups is love, represents love, but it's in reverse. That's what's to come. King of Cups reverse simply states feeling alone in a sea of worry. And remember, we just got done talking about that. Carrying a burden that continues to weigh heavy on him every day. That ain't funny. Feeling alone in a sea of worry, you guys. That's what's to come. Reversed King of Cups. He shall see himself as a king and stuff. He sees himself as a lot of royalty. A lot of royalty is going on and coming up too. So what's to come? He sees himself as the King of Cups. He just doesn't understand that he's in reverse. Some people don't understand they're in reverse. You can see yourself as a bunch of wonderful magical things and not know that you are embodying that energy. You're just in reverse of it. In reverse can mean a lot of things. It can mean fear, delay. It can mean the opposite. It's just a lot of things. It can mean the same thing possibly, but just less. But in this case, the King of Cups reverse for him, what's to come, he's envisioning himself upright, but in actuality he's reversed. And what's to come is feeling alone in a sea of worry. And what's that worry for? What's that worry for? I'm wondering, is that worry because you've been lying and stuff and you did some foul things? Because when you do right, you don't, what's all this worry and burden? Okay, let's continue. So there is a very interesting and fitting clarifier for this, and I'm actually showing the picture. Embrace your mess. Okay, so this is clarifying what's to come. Embrace your mess. Embrace your mess is reversed because they are both going to be left needing to embrace their mess. So since it was so thick, the meaning, the guided explanation of embrace your mess, like we can easily say, okay, yep, this is a mess. This is a mess. We can easily see that. But let's dive in a little bit deeper and let me go ahead and read the entire channeled guided message I have for embrace your mess. Embrace your mess means you feel like something in your life is in disarray. You may feel like it's unmanageable at this time. You definitely have a right to vent and perhaps embody the woe is me energy for a day or two. After that, you must accept the hand you've been dealt and pick yourself up by the bootstraps and clean up your mess. Seriously, this card says do not wallow for long, because you must remember that your thoughts are your message to the universe. The universe brings the energy you send out right back to you. This card suggests that it's time to clean up your mess. The card's other meaning is that you are pretending you don't have a mess. If this is you, trust and believe you are only prolonging the inevitable. The sooner you embrace your mess, the sooner you can clean your mess for real instead of pretending. You must know that pretending something is not there does not make it disappear. Accept your mess, then address your mess. Now, I'm gonna tell you something. The reason why I wanted to actually show you guys the picture is because I feel like he is messy. And I feel like that's something else that's going to get on Porsha's nerves. I just wanted to say that. When I saw it, I said, oh yeah, this is his shit. His shit. And yeah, you know what I'm getting from him, yes, he's the type, he can't afford a maid and all that kind of stuff, but he feels like his wife should do it. Like, you know, the maid is not going to be there 24/7 picking up socks as he lays them down, picking up underwear as he lays them down, and if she has a problem with it, like, she can pick it up. He's that type of person. She can pick it up, you pick it up. You know, he's a mess inside and out. That's what this reading is telling me, and I'm telling you guys. Man, moving right along. Okay, you guys, we are at the energy card, which I always call the energy snapshot. The energy snapshot is upright, and it is yet another king. It is King of Pentacles. Big surprise, King of Pentacles. That's money. That's money, honey. Alright, so he finds opportunity everywhere and succeeds at whatever he sets his mind to. He might as well be called King Midas, as he turns everything he touches to gold, meaning riches of all kinds. That's his energy. Okay? Wow. Now, on the other hand, here's the clarifiers for that energy. So, there were two that popped out. Clarifiers. The first one was, welcome to the club. The second one was, you watched the best performance of her life. So, sounds like he's in trouble. Here's the thing, welcome to the club. First thing I thought about is everybody is coming out with different stories, including Falon, saying how he wanted to be on reality TV. He always wanted to be on reality TV. It's so weird because I've heard of women's wanting to be on reality TV, having that as a dream or an aspiration. I never heard of a man wanting to be on reality TV, but there's different sources that says that Simon Gubaria allegedly wanted to be on reality TV. Okay, sir, welcome to the club. That's the energy. That's the clarification behind the energy of his interest in Porsha. Welcome to the club. Okay. Then what came out together with it was, you watched the best performance of her life. This is a card explaining that a person in question is faking the funk, doing the best performance of their life. So I think he's gonna be surprised. Excuse me, I didn't cough that whole entire time, you guys, but I think he's gonna be surprised. They both have surprises up their sleeve, but he's gonna be surprised. Okay. Excuse me. So let's keep going. Hello. So here's where normally I ask you guys to like and subscribe, and make no mistake, I am still asking that, okay? Because the bottom line is, I can't wait to go live with you guys, but I can't until I get 1,000 subscribers. So my numbers, I'm far away from it. I'm like 800 from it, you guys. So here's one thing though that I decided to do just on GP. I'm feeling good, and I'm going to do this every once in a while, just in general. All right, a free giveaway. So I'm gonna be giving away to 2 people a free reading. All right, and there is a little something that you gotta do though in order to be in the drawing for the free giveaway, the free reading. And what it is so what you see right now, that's the closest I could find to sage. Okay, they don't have no emojis of sage, but it's a leaf. I believe it's like an olive branch. All right, and I believe in love and light, and so a sage, a branch, a leaf, and the circle heart, all right, and the candle. What you'll have to do is subscribe to me on YouTube, and if you already are, that's great, all right, but subscribe to me on YouTube, like Unapologetically Sage page on Facebook, and follow Unapologetically Sage on Instagram, while placing the above emojis in the comment sections of all three of those. All right, I'll choose 2 winners for a private, why did I say private like it had a D in it, for a private free reading. This giveaway ends Friday, July 16th, 2021 at 11:59 Pacific Standard Time. The 2 winners will be announced the following day. Good luck to everyone. All right, so totally prepared to give out the free reading. The winners, when I announce the winners, well, the winners will know first anyway, and I'll send you the reading details and everything. So yeah, I'm doing it. I always wanted to do this anyway. I just didn't know what would be a good time, and I still don't know what would be a good time, so I'm doing it now. You know, who knows what's a good time? You know what I'm saying? So I am doing it now. A free giveaway, and I'm choosing 2 people. 2 people. I've seen other people do it. They choose 1. I'm choosing 2. All right? So let's see how this turns out. So yeah, again, you have to subscribe to me on YouTube and put in the leaf, the circle hearts, the candle, all right, so that I can see you're serious and you want this. You gotta subscribe to me on YouTube and put that in the comment section. Then you gotta go to Facebook. Now the Facebook and the Instagram, those they're in the description box below. All right, all you gotta do is click it. It ain't like you gotta find me there. Just click it and it takes you right to it. So on Facebook, you've got to like the page, all right, and then also put the leaf, the circle hearts, because that's sending love now, and then the light, the candle. You got to put that in the comment section. Then on Instagram, you've got to follow me, and also in the comment section, I'll put this picture there. So in this picture's comment section, you'll put, you know, the leaf, the hearts, and the light. All right. So I'm excited. I'm actually very, very, very excited about this, and I'm gonna choose 2. Ooh. All right. So get to getting if you want one, a free one, you know. And hope you've enjoyed it. And even if you don't want it, click like, subscribe, click the bell anyway. All right, that's just bring me closer to being able to see you guys face to face across the nation. Okay, all right, hope you enjoyed it, and please stay safe and wash your hands. All right, have a wonderful, wonderful weekend.